Hello and welcome back for the July 2024 Sky Report. My name is Vanessa and I'm here to guide you through the July skies. Let's get started. To start off the month of July, the Earth reaches aphelion on July 5th. This is the farthest away we are from the Sun in our orbit. On July 7th, the Moon and Mercury are close together just after sunset. The Moon is just a tiny 5% full crescent, and both Mercury and the Moon are less than 10 degrees up from the horizon, so you'll need a clear horizon to see it. Try to watch this one with binoculars to see them closer. On the 13th, the Moon will temporarily cover the bright star Spica, found in the constellation Virgo. Shown here is right after the bright star is covered. The first part of this event, when the Moon first covers the star, will happen during the day, so to have a chance of seeing it, you'll need to have a telescope or binoculars and a trained eye. The second part, however, happens after the sun sets. You'll be able to see Spica leave from behind the Moon. Binoculars are a great way to observe this event, but you can also watch with just your eyes and see the bright star reappear as the Moon moves past. The whole event is just over an hour in length, beginning at about 7:40 p.m. as the Moon moves in front of Spica, and ending at around 8:57 p.m. when the Moon moves away from Spica. On the 19th, the Moon will rise at one of its southernmost positions again. This is part of a series of dates as we are in the season of what is known as the Major Lunar Standstill. This only happens every 18.61 years as the Moon's orbit swivels compared to the ecliptic. For a more detailed explanation, watch our live broadcast from last month and join us on July 19th for another broadcast of moonrise at 6:55 p.m. and moonset at 4:30 a.m. on July 20th. Mercury reaches its greatest elongation on the 21st. This is when Mercury is at its greatest distance from the Sun from our perspective here on Earth. It's still fairly low in the sky because of other factors, so you'll need to have a flat horizon to have a chance at seeing it. The Southern Delta Aquariid meteor shower peaks on the evening of July 30th and the morning of July 31st. Look towards the constellation Aquarius at 1 a.m. The waning crescent moon will not rise until around 2:30 a.m. and will not greatly interfere with meteor observations, but you'll still need to be out in a dark sky site to see the peak of 25 meteors per hour. The planets are making a comeback into our night sky. Pictured here are Jupiter, Mars, and Saturn at 5 a.m. on July 15th. On this day, Jupiter is the last to rise at around 3 a.m., Mars rises about an hour earlier at 2 a.m., and Saturn is up the longest, rising at around 11 p.m. and staying in the sky for the rest of the night. Less visible throughout the month are Mercury and Venus. Pictured here is the day of Mercury's greatest elongation, but below Mercury is the planet Venus. Venus is still very close to the Sun and will be that way for the whole month, but it is on its way to its greatest elongation on the way in the next couple of months. Here are the constellations that will be high in the southern sky throughout the month. During this time of the year, we are pointed towards the center of our galaxy, which sits near the constellation of Sagittarius. The constellation Scorpius is easily recognizable in the south and features the bright star Antares. The other noticeable bright stars are Altair of Aquila, Spica of Virgo, Arcturus of Bootes, and Vega of Lyra. Two of these stars make up the Summer Triangle. Here are the northeastern constellations that will be up throughout the month. Here we also see the complete Summer Triangle, Deneb of Cygnus, Altair, and Vega. We also see Ursa Major, also known as the Big Dipper, is starting to dip lower in the sky, while Pegasus, Aquila, and other eastern constellations rise higher. And here is your lunar calendar for July. The new moon is on the 5th, first quarter is on the 13th, full moon is on the 21st, and the last quarter is on the 27th. Well, that's it for July, but don't forget to tune in to our live Lunar Standstill broadcast on July 19th for moonrise and July 20th for moonset. And if you want more information on the Lunar Standstill and how it works, you can watch our broadcast from last month and also visit the Griffith Observatory website and event page for the Lunar Standstill. Bye, everyone.